Hey y'all, Wild Kyle here. Welcome back to the channel. I'm all the way up in Michigan right now, as you might recognize if you've seen the channel of Michigan Rocks. This is Rob, and his channel is linked in the description below and the pinned comment. But Rob was kind enough to take me to his favorite beach to go rock hunting today. We're going to be looking for Petoskey stones and pudding stones, which are over 1 billion years old, which is insane, and they're a type of weird conglomerate rock. So we'll show you some of those, and the lake is absolutely beautiful. It's very windy, so you may expect to hear a little bit of wind noise, so if you're wearing headphones, be a little careful with that, because it might get a little loud at a couple times. But we're going to have fun walking the beach, picking up cool stuff, and just having a nice day. So let's get to walking, see what we can find. Alright y'all, as you can see, we are walking on this beautiful beach, and it feels good to be up in Michigan looking at millions and millions of rocks beneath my feet, all different colors and shapes and sizes and all kind of cool stuff. And we just spotted a little pudding stone right while I was getting this clip, so look at that. That's actually gorgeous. A little small one. Look at that, Rob.
That's perfect.
That thing's really pretty.
That's a really, really nice one.
I like that a lot. Look at those cool chunks in there. That's sweet. Not a bad first find. It's a kind of cool stone right there with a huge chunk of coral in there. Way too big to take home, but pretty cool to look at. So we'll throw that back down. There's a decent Petoskey stone right there. Check that out. Let's see what the other side looks like. Not great on that side, but that would look pretty all polished up right there. Y'all will appreciate this big Petoskey stone piece right there. Look at that big old fossil. I don't think I'll hold on to that because it's huge, but I did want to show you. So we'll set that down for another hunter another day perhaps. There's a pudding stone right there. Let's pick it up and take a look at it. It's actually a kind of cool one. It's got
a very
some
cool one.
interesting stuff going on. Look, I love that piece right there. That's gorgeous.
That's a great one. You don't usually see pieces this long.
Yeah, that's cool.
In it.
That's
and that banded one in the end is awesome.
That's a keeper right there for sure. Sweet. Put that in the bucket. We'll keep on walking. There's a little tiny pudding stone right there. I like the small ones. I think they're kind of cool, so I think I'll throw that one in the bucket along with the others. We'll keep going. Got another big cool fossil right here for y'all. Look at that horn coral in the rock right there. That looks pretty cool. Of course, still a huge rock that I'm not going to take home, but I do love to see that. All right. How about a big, giant Petoskey stone right there? That looks pretty cool. Big old chunk of coral. That side even looks pretty cool too. We'll leave it there for the lake. And of course, we're not just going to pick up fossils and pudding stones. We're also going to take a look at some of these really cool, just various stones that you can find. I like the color on this one, and there's a kind of neat little patch right there. I just like the lines going through there. I think that's real pretty. That's pretty cool. We'll leave that down. Rob pointed this out. Look at that Petoskey stone just jammed in between some sticks with all these rocks. It's kind of cool. See if we can pull it out. So that side's kind of junky. That's kind of cool, but it doesn't have those circles like you like to get. But we'll leave it down. Oh, I almost made it right back in. Check out that mudstone right there. Look at the banding. It's crazy. Imagine an agate that banded like that, right? That's just really cool looking. That would probably look cool cut and polished too. Ugh. Throw it down. I remember liking these ones a lot last year when I was up here. This is called Goganda Tillite. Very similar in some ways to a pudding stone, kind of conglomerate rock. This one's actually really pretty. And these are around 2.2 billion years old. Maybe I'll throw some links in the comments or in the video description to where you can learn more about the formation of those, because they're really fascinating stones. This is a pretty neat looking stone right there. Look at that stripe that goes all the way through that rock. I have no idea what to call it, but it is beautiful. Throw it down. There's a big, giant Petoskey stone that might look cool on the other side. Look at that. I don't think it's fantastic quality, but it's a huge piece of fossil coral, which is pretty cool to see. I think we'll leave it though. Here's a very, very unique stone right there. Look at all the lines going through that one. I love the ones with the stripes like that. Seems like some sort of quartz and some other type of rock. Very neat. There's a pretty cool Gogandotillite right there. I like the color in that. It's a little big, and this side's not fantastic, so I'm not going to take it. But it is a beautiful stone. All right. Rob pointed out an absolutely beautiful pudding stone right there. Look at that big chunk of red in there. That's a cool one. I think that one's worth keeping right there.
It's a nice one.
Yeah, that's beautiful. Here's a pretty piece of unakite right there, which is a combination of epidote and feldspar. And that's a really pretty rock. Look at that. That green and red looks beautiful together. Very cool. There's a neat stone right there. Real pretty colors. I don't know what that would be called, but it's cool. And then right next to it, this is kind of neat too. Kind of some interesting stuff going on right there. All the way through it. Very pretty. There's a neat stone right there. Look at that big face of quartz right there. That's all quartz, and then some other sort of granite looking stone on that backside, but that's like a huge vein of quartz or something that was going through a big stone. It's pretty cool. Check it out. There's another nice pudding stone right there. That one's pretty cool. Oh yeah, look at that. Look at that red on that side. And a lot of nice white quartz in there too. It's not very rounded rock, but it's pretty. We'll take that. And Rob is filming me film.
Oh, my viewers should know what they're missing on your video.
That's true.
Nice little Petoskey.
Nice. Rob just picked up that very nice Petoskey stone. That's cool. And it's gorgeous out here. You can't get over all the stones. Like you could stop at any spot and pick up cool rocks, because there's just that thing right there. I didn't realize how zoomed in I was. Sorry about that. But you can see that close up. No matter where you look, there's cool stuff to pick up. Got pudding stones galore, my friends. That's a nice one right there. I like that right there. Those are cool spots. That one's just small and round enough. It's worth to keep too, I think.
I think so.
Very cool.
The redder the better.
The redder the better, and that's red right there. Let's do it. Throw it in the bucket. That is a very awesome Petoskey stone right there. Rob pointed out. That one will look.
Kyle stepped on it.
I stepped on it. I'm learning it. There's a lot of rocks on this beach. Ugh. I can't yet tell if this is a great one. So I'm going to kind of wait for a wave not to be in my way so I don't get too wet in my sleeve. That's pretty cool. A lot of nice red in it. I'll think about that one. I might throw that in the bucket and hold on to it. Not bad. All right, there's a lot of wind happening right now, so y'all might hear some wind noise. But that's a really neat coral in that stone right there. Look at all the little chunks of it. Pretty cool fossils on this beach. And then Rob's picking up a nice, oh, that is a nice Petoskey stone. Check that out.
Not bad.
Sweet. There's a very, very nice Gogandotillite, but it's big. And I feel like carrying that around. But that is a really cool stone right there. Maybe if I feel like it on the way back, but I don't think so. Still really cool. That's a very cool Petoskey stone right there. Check that out. I love the color on that. Oh yeah,
right here.
Look at right next to it. Rob pointing that one out. Oh yeah, that one's super nice too. I thought I saw a bigger one too. Yeah, there's a bigger one right there. Probably not great for polishing, but a big chunk. That's cool. That's a bunch all in one little spot. I do love this one a lot.
He's been all over the pudding stones.
Look at that big one. That thing's huge. Come on, man. Pretty cool. That side's not very cool. But that side's cool. Nice. I don't know what this is, but it is quite pretty. I like that kind of gray and white. It's some sort of quartz, I'm sure. It just looks very cool. Alright, we'll leave it for the lake. Well, as y'all can see, it's a bit bright, but it feels wonderful out today. We have walked, how far do you think we've walked down the beach?
Yeah, a mile or two.
About a mile or two. It's not that treacherous. It's just a little slippery sometimes on the rocks, and you're trying to keep your balance and everything. But we've walked pretty far, and we found a lot of cool stuff. So now we're gonna start making our way back to where we put in and see what kind of stuff we missed. So let's do it. So, Rob and I have decided that if we both yell at the same time,
let's reenact that.
It means a good find.
I think it was something like, whoa!
Really cool pudding stone right there. There's a lot of nice stuff in it. That's cool.
That's a good one.
Let's hold on to that for sure. I like that. All right. Look at that big old pudding stone right there. With nice white matrix. See how the other side looks? Oh yeah. That's good all over it.
Look at the bands in this piece of jasper right here.
Where at? Oh yeah, look at the bands in the jasper. Man, Rob says I should take that one home. It's huge, but I guess I can carry that. It is worth it. That's a very, very nice one. Yeah, that's awesome. All right, Rob, I guess we'll take turns carrying. I'll give you half of it. We'll cut it in half. Check this out. That's a neat rock right there. Almost symmetrical, just like it looks like a big eyeball.
Yeah, it's looking at you.
A big dinosaur eyeball. That's pretty cool. I'll throw it down. How about a very, very nice Petoskey stone right there? Look at that. That will look cool polished, I think, even with those dark spots. Some of it's not great.
That'll be great.
Oh, look at that.
Nice
Wow.
back. The white lines in between the hexagons are really good on that one.
Yeah, that's nice. That's awesome. That's a good one. That'll go in the bucket. Rob has noticed a very large pudding stone right here. Look at that thing. That's cool. I like this little section right here with all that red in there. Look at that.
You can see the bands, how there's a band through the middle that doesn't have much.
Yep. And look at that big chunks of stuff right there. Big jasper pieces. That's a cool pudding stone. That's cool. And then like right here, there's some of that mudstone stuff. That almost it's the shape of a big clam. Looks like a Florida clam. And a big Petoskeys stone. Where at? Oh gosh, yeah, look at that. I'm looking right at it. I was like, where? That's cool. And even this is really cool right here too. Look at that green and stuff in there. It's just you could film a whole video out here non-stop and you would never have to stop filming and you'd have constant cool stuff to pick up. All right, check out that stone. Oh, yes, if I could get it. Look at that thing. I don't even know what you would call it, but that's gorgeous. I love the colors going through there. I bet that would look cool cut and polished, but that's a big old rock. We'll admire it and leave it where it belongs. Rob just got a clip of this rock, and I couldn't help but get a clip of it myself, because look at that. That is just absolutely crazy. Crazy colors on that stone. Wow. Check that out. There's some more good fossil rock right there. That was a huge, look at, you can see it in the side too, a huge chunk of coral. Hexagonaria, right? Is the Petoskey.
Yeah, I saw this and flipped it over. And very clear back on it.
That's gorgeous. Nice big fossil.
That's fun.
How about that for a Goganda Tillite right there? Look at that. That thing's beautiful. Ugh. Oh God, it's heavy. Ugh. Oh, that thing is gorgeous. If that was a lot smaller, I'd take it home. It's a little too big. Oh, look at that side. That thing is gorgeous. All right, pretty rock. Thanks for the sights, but we'll see you around. There, and Rob just pointed out that pudding stone to me. That's a pretty cool one. That ain't bad at all. I think we'll keep it. It's very, very gorgeous right here. I like the way all the trees look all falling off the bank. Really cool embankment over there. Very gorgeous. Alright y'all, so I did this in a video before on Lake Superior. I'm going to do it again. I'm going to pick 5 random rocks. I'm just going to walk around for a second and pick up some that look cool. Numbered 1 to 5 in order. Y'all let me know in the comments below which one is your favorite or which one you would have took home. So, we're going to start with this one because this one's pretty cool. Look at that right there. I think if I face this way, you might be able to see the color better. So there's number 1. Let's see. Rob, feel free to pick one up too for number 2, or there we go, number 2. That's pretty unique. Quartz looking rock. All right, 2. This is kind of neat. Number 3. How about this one for number 4? That's pretty cool. And we need one more, Rob. You pick the last one.
All right.
This one right here. Ooh, that's pretty.
I like the stripe.
That is cool. All right, y'all. That's 1 through 5. Let me know in the comments below what your favorite is. Let's find some more. I had to call Rob over. He was filming something else, and I saw a very nice pudding stone in the water right here. I haven't picked it up yet, so we're about to find out just how nice it is. Oh, well, it's not super loaded, but that part is cool. I like those big chunks. I think I'll take that.
That'll you carry it.
As long as I carry it, I'll put it in my bucket. It'll sit just like that. That'll look great. That's a cool stone. Heck yeah. Rob pointed at this super nice Gogandotillite rock right there. Oh man, that thing's gorgeous. I love the color in there.
You can tell it was buried. Look at the backside, how
it's very, very slimy and slippery on the other side. That's a really cool one though. That's beautiful. Ugh. Let's take a look at this stone. That's pretty neat looking, eh? So strange to see just a different type of rock going through the middle layers. Very pretty.
People think pudding stones are so hard to find. They're kind of everywhere.
Look at that thing. That's a pretty cool rock. I love the color on that.
Stripey.
Very stripey. Yeah, I'll get a clip of this pudding stone. I don't think I'm going to keep it because it's huge. And I don't think it's good on the other side. Nope. But pretty cool right there. Ugh. So this right here caught my attention because it's a gorgeous color. It almost looks like there's a little bit of bands in there. I don't know quite if it's agate. But that looks really pretty. Maybe I'll leave that one with Rob, and Rob can tumble it and get a good look at everything.
There shouldn't really be agates here, but man, that does look agate-y.
That's cool. I like the color on it. And I saw this interesting stone I wanted to pick up too. Mudstone, right? Look at that. It's weathered weird on that side. That's cool. Very neat rock. All right, that's a cool find. Here's something cool right here that from far away looks like petrified wood, but I can probably guarantee it's not. But it is a pretty cool looking stone. I don't actually know what that is. Very tightly packed together though. Pretty neat. Let's throw her back. All right, y'all. We got a Petoskey stone from today's beach hunting video, so we're going to throw this at the end. We're going to polish this thing up. As you can see, it does not look like much right now. We're just going to polish this side. But once it's polished, it's going to look absolutely beautiful. So let's do it with Rob's fancy polishing machine. Alright, we're getting going on this. We've made it to level 3, whatever. I don't know if there's a proper term for that, Rob, but I'm calling it level 3.
Third wheel.
Third wheel. And so you can see it's already getting a little polish on there. That's awesome.
And that's dry.
And that's, yeah, that is dry. So, oh, it feels good too. Cool. There it is on the 600 grit, the 4th wheel. And that's dry. Looking very nice. Look at that, y'all. That is completely dry. And that is so absolutely beautiful and shiny. Let's get even closer to it. Look at that thing. That is so gorgeous. I gotta get myself one of these machines that Rob has. But if y'all want to see a bunch of polishing videos, Rob's channel that I have linked in the description below, he uses this stuff all the time and polishes all sorts of cool stuff, so you can check that out. He does a bunch of lapidary things. But super huge thanks to him for letting us use this real quick before I head out to polish this Petoskey stone. We just did this side of it, but look how beautiful that is. Alright, y'all, that's going to be about it for today's video. I had a ton of fun walking the beach today with Rob, Michigan Rocks. His channel is linked in the description below and in the pinned comment. And it's always a pleasure coming up here to one of his favorite beaches to find rocks that we get nothing like in Florida at all. So it's always just a very fun time. And so there's also somewhere on the screen is going to be a video of Rob's. Rob, what are we going to be showing them of yours?
I think my Petoskey stone turtles. I make little turtles out of Petoskey stones and some sort of green rock on the bottom. People tend to like them, so you can check those out.
Awesome. So that's going to be linked on the screen right here, so y'all can check that out and be sure you give Rob's channel some love. Thanks for hanging out with us today. I can't talk. I'm keeping that in. Thanks for hanging out with us in today's video. I'll see y'all in the next one.